Good day to you. Hope you're having a wonderful day. We are reading in the book of Numbers. Now, last time we read Numbers chapter 14, where the people rebelled, and the Lord pardoned them, but still said that they would wander in the wilderness and not go into the land that they were promised. Now we're ready to read chapter 15. This is Numbers chapter 15, and I am reading in the Amplified Bible. Now the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to the Israelites and say to them, When you come into the land where you are to live, which I am giving you, then make an offering by fire to the Lord, a burnt offering or a sacrifice to fulfill a special vow, or as a freewill offering, or in your appointed feasts, to make a sweet and soothing aroma to the Lord, from the herd or from the flock. The one who presents his offering shall present to the Lord a grain offering of 1/10 of an ephah of fine flour mixed with 1/4 of a hin of oil, and you shall prepare wine for the drink offering, 1/4 of a hin, with the burnt offering or for the sacrifice for each lamb. Or for a ram you shall prepare a grain offering 2/10 of an ephah of fine flour mixed with 1/3 of a hin of oil, and for the drink offering you shall offer 1/3 of a hin of wine as a sweet and soothing aroma to the Lord. When you prepare a bull as a burnt offering or as a sacrifice, in fulfilling a special vow or peace offering to the Lord, then you shall offer with the bull a grain offering of 3/10 of an ephah of fine flour mixed with 1/2 a hin of oil, and you shall bring as the drink offering 1/2 a hin of wine as an offering by fire, as a sweet and soothing aroma to the Lord. Thus shall it be done for each bull, or for each ram, or for each of the male lambs or of the goats. According to the number that you prepare, so shall you do to every one according to their number. All who are native born shall do these things in this way, in presenting an offering by fire as a sweet and soothing aroma to the Lord. If a stranger lives as a resident alien with you, or whoever may be among you throughout your generations, and he wishes to make an offering by fire as a sweet and soothing aroma to the Lord, just as you do, so shall he do. As for the assembly, there shall be one and the same statute for you of the congregation, and for the stranger who is a resident alien with you, a permanent statute throughout your generations. As you are, so shall the stranger be before the Lord. There is to be one law and one ordinance for you and for the stranger who lives with you as a resident alien. Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to the Israelites and say to them, When you enter the land to which I am bringing you, then when you eat the food of the land, you shall lift up an offering, heave offering to the Lord. You shall lift up a cake made of the first of your ground grain, which has been made into dough as an offering to the Lord. As an offering from the threshing floor, so shall you lift it up. From the first of your dough, ground grain, you shall give to the Lord an offering throughout your generations. But when you unintentionally fail and do not observe these commandments which the Lord has spoken to Moses, even all the Lord has commanded you through Moses, from the day that the Lord gave commandments and onward throughout your generations, then it shall be, if it was done unintentionally without the knowledge of the congregation, that all the congregation shall offer one bull as a burnt offering, as a sweet and soothing aroma to the Lord, with its grain offering and its drink offering, according to the ordinance, and one male goat as a sin offering. Then the priest shall make atonement for all the congregation of the sons of Israel, and they will be forgiven. For it was an error And they have brought their offering, an offering by fire, to the Lord, and their sin offering before the Lord for their error. So all the congregation of the Israelites will be forgiven, as well as the stranger who lives among them as a resident alien, because all the people were involved in the error. Also, if one person sins unintentionally, then he shall offer a female goat 1 year old as a sin offering. The priest shall make atonement before the Lord for the person who commits an error when he sins unintentionally, making atonement for him so that he may be forgiven. You shall have one law for him who sins unintentionally, whether he is native born among the Israelites or a stranger who is living among them as a resident alien. But the person who does anything wrong willfully and defiantly, whether he is native born or a stranger, that one is blaspheming the Lord, and that person shall be cut off from among his people, excluding him from the atonement made for them. Because he has despised and rejected the word of the Lord, and has broken his commandment, that person shall be utterly cut off. The responsibility for his wickedness and guilt will be upon him. Now while the Israelites were in the wilderness, they found a man who was gathering wood on the Sabbath day. Those who found him gathering wood brought him to Moses and Aaron and to all the congregation. And they put him in custody because it had not been explained by God what should be done to him. Then the Lord said to Moses, "The man shall certainly be put to death. All the congregation shall stone him with stones outside the camp." So all the congregation brought him outside the camp and stoned him to death with stones, just as the Lord had commanded Moses. The Lord said to Moses, "Speak to the sons of Israel and tell them to make for themselves tassels on the hems of their garments throughout their generations, and put a cord of blue on the tassel of each hem. It shall be a tassel for you to look at and remember all the commandments of the Lord, to do them so that you do not follow after the desires of your own heart and eyes, desires after which you used to follow and play the prostitute, so that you may remember to do all my commandments and be wholly set apart to your God. I am the Lord your God who brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your God. I am the Lord your God." So this is an interesting chapter, and you'll notice that it occurs after the rebellion. And so this teaching, while it is for all of Israel, I would think that this teaching is in large part for the younger generation that will actually go into the promised land. So this would be so that they would understand that they needed to do better than their parents, that they need to follow the Lord, and that they are to not, like he says, play the prostitute. They're not to go off chasing their own desires or to be chasing other gods, which we know Israel has a problem with later on, just like we see all men have a problem with in society. That's something we see down through the ages. Nonetheless, this has been Numbers chapter 15. I want to thank you for listening. Hope you have a wonderful day. May the Lord bless you and keep you safe. And remember, God loves you.